Success comes when we take care of our customers. Not only taking care of our customers, but leading into the process of taking care of the customers. I'm here with Brian, and he's going to kind of walk us through the design process at Unico Systems. So how does that all work?
In the beginning, once we talk to a builder, what we do is we sit down with them. Our initial call is going to go over the building materials, the insulation values, the U values of the windows, things like that, so that we're able to develop a load calculation so that we can come up with this type of, or the size system that's required for the space. After that, what we do, we take it a step further, and we're going to sit down with that builder again, and we're going to look at the plans. And from that, we're going to develop, okay, where can we set the system at? How is the ductwork going to be ran? Which way do the joist spaces run? And basically, what we're trying to do is create a comprehensive package for the customer. That includes the load calculation. It includes the material list, the full design layout. And we really just want to take the guesswork out of it for these guys, to make it as easy as process as possible.
I love that. And I love that you're talking about the overall project. It's like the action plan of how we're going to create it, right?
Absolutely.
So being able to have those conversations with your clients and knowing step by step that you have someone there to support you, it makes you feel more confident, right?
Absolutely.
And that's
definitely
key, right? Taking care of your customers, making sure they feel confident,
That is what it's all
knowing
about.
the plan. I mean, that's a big deal.
Mm-hmm, definitely. And our customer service, in my opinion, is second to none. I may be a bit biased, but
do you have an example of one client? I would love to hear a story.
Well, I mean, we have several. I mean, our customer service, like I said, is fantastic. So once we have that full design process, it starts there. After that, we actually have a couple of gentlemen, one of whom is an owner in the company. I think you may know him.
There's a couple of them.
There are, in fact. But Sean Intagliata, him and his team, they will actually travel to the builders, and they have done this numerous times. And what they will do is assist in the actual install of the equipment. And so what that does, that takes even more guesswork out of it. The team at the builder is learning how to do this on the fly, so that they get that knowledge on how to do the system for future projects.
And I think the other thing I really love about your system is I love that you train. So not only are you giving them great customer service and an action plan,
Sure.
a list of materials, knowing what the pricing is, you're customizing it for the home, but then you're talking to the builder or the installer, being able to put in that product. So being able to have all these support systems, it creates, like you said, great customer service and great success.
Absolutely. That's
I
what
love
it's all
that.
about.
That's exactly what it's about. So going from a success plan of something of that nature, in your role at the company, do you interact with a lot of the salespeople? Are you just the support system? Like, tell us a little bit more about where you are in the company and really what the role is that you fulfill here.
Well, I'm what me and my team do is, we're there to support the customer. And so we'll be there, in the design phase. The design team is, my responsibility. And then from there, after the installation, once the system's commissioned, it's handed over to the homeowner. If there is an issue in the future, with the system, we'll be happy to work with the contractor to troubleshoot. If there is an issue with a part, we have plenty of replacement parts available. We can get it out to the customer very quickly and just eliminate any downtime. Things happen, but it's how you respond to those issues, and I think we do that quite
We're in
well.
construction, so it is
You
ever
need it quick.
changing
Time is
all the
money.
time,
Time
right?
is money.
And I love that on your website, we were kind of talking with the marketing team, you have all these resources, but on the website you can actually upload your plan and start the process immediately. How
Absolutely.
great is that?
That's fantastic. Yeah, we try and make it as easy as possible. There's an upload form. Some of those initial questions we're going to ask are on the form. And you fill that out, it goes to our design team, and the process gets started right then and there.
So you guys handle traditional construction, and now you have modular offsite construction space. How has that been for you? Are you doing a lot on the modular space, or are you handling more of the traditional type of builds?
Most of the time we handle the traditional. However, we've taken some phone calls, where we have to assist. But, as far as we're concerned, I mean, the system is the system, whether it's in a traditional home or a custom new build, a modular. We're just there to make sure that the system is working per our specification and everybody's happy.
I love that. So customer service is a really hard thing, right? Success is measured in so many different ways. How do you troubleshoot those clients that find challenges? Like, where do you direct them? How do you support them? I know that you have these tools, but what is your philosophy about taking care of the client?
Well, I mean, just everything you can. Do what you can. Make sure that you're getting them to a contractor who's qualified, who knows the product. A lot of these guys we have close relationships with, so we're able to easily talk to them and troubleshoot and just make sure that we're taking care of the customer as quickly as we can.
That's awesome. And I think that we just need to be aware that Unico is in Arnold, Missouri. So you have a facility here that you're actually building products.
Absolutely, right behind us.
I know, it's pretty
Absolutely.
crazy. So it all comes together very quickly.
Mm-hmm.
It seems like you guys really have this process. It doesn't seem like it. You do. You have your process and stuff like that. Where do you see the company going in the next couple of years?
Wherever the road takes us. You never know.
You're worried about the customers. You're like,
exactly.
I'm just concentrating on the customers, right?
That's it. Yeah, all we really want to do is just make sure, these modular guys are taken care of.
Yeah.
It's a new product for them, and I think, as we develop these partnerships, a lot of times they turn into friendships,
They
with
do.
all this involvement. And so when it develops into something like that, we're able to more effectively, everybody has each other's back, and if we're doing our job for the builder, then they're able to focus their attention on other things to help the project out.
I love that you have somebody's back. Everybody
Mhm.
needs that.
That's it.
It's so great, and it's great to see how intrinsic all these processes are, and yet you talk about it so simply, and I think people need that. They need things to be simple. They need
Mhm.
things to be easy and obtainable, and it seems as though
Sure.
that's the key to the success here.
Absolutely. I mean, why complicate it, just help the customer. That's what we're here to do, and that's what we do.
And that's the dirt on Offsite Dirt.